Matt and I both have been working on supper today. He's got a wonderful pot of green beans going over there on the stove. They've been cooking all day. They smell so good. They're starving me to death. They just smell so good. I know they're going to be good. I'm going to whip up a little quick salad that I can go ahead and put in the refrigerator and just let it be sitting there until this evening when we're ready to eat. Make some other stuff to go along with our green beans and our salad. Probably have some cornbread, maybe some side meat, maybe some fried okra. We'll see about how that turns out. But I wanted to share this quick little recipe with you, super quick and really, really tasty. When you hear it, you might think, that don't sound that tasty, but it really is, I promise you. And so simple to whip up, especially nice just to add something special to your supper, to any kind of meal, if your dinner or whatever it was. But also really simple enough and perfect for summer when you can keep it in the refrigerator and kind of eat on it for a few days. Take it to those wonderful potlucks, family reunions, church functions, all those kind of things, barbecues. It goes perfectly. It just adds a little specialness to it, and it's so easy to make, and you can just make it ahead of time and then take it with you. Really, really easy. It's in mine and Jim Cassada's great book, Celebrating Southern Appalachian Food. If you've missed the book and like to go look at it, maybe buy it, I'll put that link in the description below. It's one of the recipes, I'm proud of all the recipes, mine and Jim's, that are in the book. We spent a lot of time working on the book, and I think it's turned out well, and it's been very well received, and we're both very, very thankful for that. One of my favorite parts about the book is the recipes, like the one I'm sharing today, that really lend themselves to making a garden. That plays such an integral role in the culture of Southern Appalachia, but I would say throughout all Appalachia, so that if you make a garden, you got to fix all the food out of it, so you've got to find recipes to use. Of course, there's all the preserving and putting up, and I've got some, couldn't remember what it was, green beans and grape juice behind me that I need to carry to the basement. I've already carried the rest of them. But there's those things, but then there's just the everyday eating. Me and Matt both say garden time is the best eating of the year, when you can go outside and get that fresh goodness and bring it in and whip up something like this. Maybe it's fried squash, maybe it's new potatoes. So good, all that eating is. So that's one of the recipes that in the book. This is one of those recipes that really lend itself to that making a garden every year. So now I'm going to tell you how simple it is. It's carrot salad. So you need 1 cup, and these amounts, I should say beforehand, they could be increased or decreased according to what you had on hand, according to what you prefer. Maybe you like something else better than one ingredient better than the other. They could be changed up really, really easily. But the recipe is 1 cup of grated carrots. I got to use my carrots. This is the second year that me and Matt have successfully grown carrots. 1 large apple, peeled, excuse me, not peeled, diced. You could peel it if you wanted to, but I left the peeling on. 1 large apple diced, 1 cup of celery, 1 green or red pepper chopped. This was also one of our peppers, which is nice. And then you're just going to mix all that together, and then put you some mayonnaise and salt and pepper to taste. So as you can see, it just really, really couldn't be any easier. I've got one of my bowls here. I need me something to stir it up with, though. Go back and get something. Put my carrots. I'm throwing carrots, but I don't know where that piece went. Oh, there it is. Found it. Peppers. And as I said, if you're so easy to switch it up, if you're not a fan, maybe you're not a fan of celery, or maybe you really are and you'd like more. It's a really pretty salad too, with all those colors. Smells really good. The sweetness of the peppers, and then that pepper flavor, and then the smell of the celery, and the apple sweetness of it. I'm going to go ahead and just add some salt and pepper while I'm stirring. You could add if there's other spices you like better. Might add some fresh. I could go out, I'm not going to, but I could go out and get some basil or cilantro. That might be good in it. The cilantro would be really good for me, but nobody else would like it. Nobody else here likes it. And I'm going to add some mayonnaise. I'm just going to start with I don't know if that's maybe a little bit more than a tablespoon. And again, that's just personal preference. You may find out you need a lot more than that or not that much. Celery makes me think of Thanksgiving. Before we know it, it'll be time for dressing and Thanksgiving. Big turkey. I think that's about going to do it. If I could quit throwing it around, I think I'll leave those pieces and eat them since I've put them out on the table. Have me a little snack. Now that I've got it all stirred up, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, let those flavors marry together, and then it'll be ready to eat once supper's ready. It's getting closer to supper time, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to make my cornbread. I've got my pan in the oven heating up, so I'm just going to get my other stuff ready so it'll be ready to go once the pan's hot. Now that I've got that ready, I'm going to switch, just put it right there and leave it where it's at, and then I'm going to cut up my okra. First I need to wash it though. So I won't cook all of this okra. That would be a whole lot of okra, and mostly just me and Matt will eat it. Katie doesn't really like it. So, but what I will do is go ahead probably and chop it all up, and then what I don't eat, I'll go ahead and put in the freezer, and that way that chore will be took care of. Okay, I think I've got enough for me and Matt to eat tonight, and I'm going to go ahead, I'll finish cutting that up so that I can put it in the freezer, the rest of it, but I'm going to go ahead and season just with salt and pepper. I have a video about fried okra I'll link to so that you can see more details or hear more details. And then I'm just going to put some cornmeal and toss it around. Now it'll be ready to put in the pan when the oil gets hot. A lot of people ask about the red okra that we grow. This is actually, the name of this variety is Gene Orange. There's lots of different red varieties. This is one we really like. We grow it every year. And then folks ask me if it tastes any different. It does not. It tastes the same as the green okra. And when I freeze mine, you cut it into whatever kind of size you want, every thickness that you want. And then I spread it out on a cookie sheet and put that whole cookie sheet in the freezer. Then once it's froze solid, I scrape up all the okra and just put it in a Ziploc bag, freezer bag, and zip it up good and put it back in there. And that way, whenever I'm going to make fried okra during the winter, I can just scoop out a handful, 2 handfuls, or dump the whole bag out. I can just get out as many as I want. If I cut it up and just put it all in the bag, it just kind of freezes into a solid mound of okra. And by freezing it individually and then putting it in a bag, that way you can just pull out as much as you need on any given day. You can rarely resist cutting a piece of cornbread right when it comes out of the oven and putting some butter on it. It's one of the finer things in life for sure. I wish you was here and I'd share with you. Look like a feast.
Absolutely. I'm starving to death.
Got you some kefir water over there too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pretty good supper. We eat a lot of beans. We eat a lot of green beans. We eat a lot of soup beans in the wintertime. We eat a lot of green beans in the wintertime. Beans are one of our staple things that we eat. We really love them. And Matt's made these. He's actually started them yesterday, and then we had to stop and do some stuff. We had to leave, or he would have left them going, and then he finished them today. And I just know they're going to be really delicious. I've already tasted the cornbread. Of course, I know that's good. I'm going to get me a different spoon. Actually, I might just use that one. I'm going to get some of the wonderful juice. I love that juice. I got the wrong spoon. I got a slotted one instead of the other one. I'm going to put it right over my cornbread. Oh my goodness, green beans, fresh green beans just smell so wonderful. We have a video about green beans too if you'd like to see how we cook them the Appalachian way. Get some of the crispy okra, that should be good. I'm just going to get one little piece of the side meat, fat back, side meat, streaked meat, call it different things. It's salt pork. I mean, you hear it called different things in Appalachia. A lot of people say, well, isn't that just bacon? It's much, much saltier than bacon, but it's good. But it's a little, some people like to soak the salt out. I don't do that, but I don't eat a whole lot either. Matt could eat it morning or breakfast, dinner, and supper, I guess. I know my little salad there's had time to marry, as Matt would say, in the fridge. I'm going to taste some of it here since I was showing you how to make it today. Really flavorful and really good. You've got the sweetness against the pepper, against the mayonnaise. It's really tasty. And for a meal like this, it really offers a brightness to all the typical, like the beans and cornbread that we eat all the time. That just gives it a little spark of something different. I hope you enjoyed this easy recipe for carrot salad. If you've not picked up mine and Jim's book, again, I'll put the link in the description below. I think you would really enjoy it if you like this kind of cooking. As always, I'm grateful when you stop by to help me celebrate Appalachia.